Hey you guys, okay, so this will be another short video, hopefully. But what I have here is a stain in my parents' truck, and I don't know if it's gonna be perfect, but I'm trying a homemade natural remedy or trick. What you're gonna want to do is get baking soda and water. Let me see if I can focus. It's too bright. Yeah, baking soda and water. Put that in a container. Just basically gonna mix the two together as best as you can. But you want to get that together, so a little bit watery. Get that water, baking soda. Measurements I used were 1/4 cups of baking soda and half a cup of water. So once you make that, set that aside, and then when they get, you can get like a bigger spray bottle, but a spray bottle, and you're going to add water, vinegar, dish soap, and you're just gonna add them all three together. Shake up the bottle, but then you want to like mix it well and let it sit for 5 minutes. All right, so after you do that, you're gonna get the first mixture. Once this is all done, you're gonna get this and you're gonna place it on the spots, the areas. Okay, so then for this baking soda, what I did was a little bit different, but it's kind of like when you're cooking, I added the baking soda so the dry first, and then I slowly added water to try to get it to mix together. If yours comes out differently, like if you I guess add both of them together, like the water and the baking soda all at once, and you mix it together, you might end up getting yours clear faster. But this is just how mine came out. Alright, so what I'm going to do is not use a lot, but get it and then slowly like spread it over on the different spots. And just to make sure it gets in there, I'm just going to use an old toothbrush and scrub it a little bit. Just trying to, mix it all in there. You don't want to get it too damp though. I didn't think about that, but yeah, you don't want it too wet. You just want it basically like enough so that it is covered the areas that you're cleaning, that you get the stains. Okay, so now I'm just gonna leave that for, they suggest a half an hour just for it to dry and then to blot away the remaining liquid that's left. Hey guys, okay, so I'm back. I waited longer, so now I waited longer than half an hour, but now it's darker outside, so see if I can get this. You can probably see the area, like it's still damp some. That's what it originally, like what it looks like. This is what I did. Next, what you're gonna do is just get I'm gonna try to get a clean towel, just to soak up like any additional water that's in there. Again, like it's still real damp. I mean, if I give it, probably try to just keep soaking it up, do a little bit more, it will look better, or look like this. It's still just a little damp, so I want to give it a little bit more time. If yours isn't that damp, like if it gets pretty dry, then you can probably just move on to the next step. So with your bottle already mixed up, then you're just gonna spray it. All right. Okay, so I'm back. I decided just to wait till the next day where it was more light. As you can see, more light. This is the spot. I tried to soak up some of the water, but some of it was left, so that means the baking soda that was in there dried up with it. So now I'm just gonna experiment. I haven't taken science in a while, but every time you mix baking soda and vinegar, you know, there's an effect. So I'm just gonna spray this some and see if we get any foaming, fizzing. Okay, so no fizzing or anything. So now I'm just gonna take the toothbrush again. Slightly agitate. Okay, I'm just gonna take a towel. You can use something like a terry towel, or I mean whatever you have at your disposal that you don't really mind getting dirty, and you're just gonna put it in there and pretty much try to absorb as much water as you can. Sorry for the shaking. Alright, still pretty damp, but I'm just going to give it a little bit more time to dry. But I mean, I can see a difference between, let's see if I can get lighting, between this area and that area. Okay, those are pretty much my results. All right. Okay, so then one last part for this video. If you use this method, just be careful how much baking soda you use, because I don't know if you can tell, but like certain spots, that's too bright. Certain spots are gonna be darker than others. I mean lighter than others, because there's still baking soda in those areas. Yeah, like spots like here and up here and up here. So what you're just going to want to do is, if you do use this method, just make sure you have more water to soak in those areas, and then to thoroughly blot it dry with a towel. And that should be pretty much it. All right, thanks.